What's good, everybody? Today, we're taking a trip back to 1993 for a countdown of the top 5 video games that absolutely defined that year. Man, 93 was a golden age for gaming. Titles that blew our minds then and still hold up now. If you're new here, smack that subscribe button and join the nostalgia party. We're diving deep into some classics, and I've got a sneaky honorable mention at the end, so don't bounce early. Oh, and drop a like if you're ready to relive some retro vibes. Let's do this! Number 5 is Daytona USA. Holy cow, this Sega arcade racer was pure magic in 93. You'd hop into that virtual cockpit and it was like stepping into a high-speed dream. The graphics were so smooth for the time with those bright, colorful tracks popping off the screen. And that music? I'm singing it, you're singing it, we're all singing it. Drifting through turns, battling for first with your buddies, crowding the machine. It was an experience. Sure, it was mostly an arcade king, but it set the stage for every racing game that came after. What's your all-time favorite racer? Throw it in the comments. I want to know what you were playing back then. At number 4, we've got Mortal Kombat 2. Yo, this game took everything the first Mortal Kombat did and turned it up to 1,000,000. More fighters, crazier combos, and those fatalities, man, they had us screaming in the arcades. I can still feel the rush of landing Scorpion's "get over here" spear. Back in 93, this was the game your parents hated, which, let's be real, made it even cooler. It wasn't just about the gore, the gameplay was tight, and the vibe was unmatched. I spent way too many quarters trying to master every character. Anyone else obsessed with this one? Hit that like button if you've ever yelled "finish him" at the screen and let me know your go-to fighter in the comments. Sliding into number 3 is Star Fox on the Super Nintendo. Okay, this game was straight up futuristic for 1993. That Super FX chip brought 3D graphics to life, and when you fired up that R-Wing as Fox McCloud, total game changer. Zooming through space, blasting enemies, and hearing Slippy yell for help. It was epic. The music in Corneria still gives me chills, and who didn't try to do a barrel roll 100 times? Yeah, the frame rate could stutter, but in 93 we didn't care. We were in a dogfight. This game paved the way for every space shooter after it. If you grew up on Star Fox, tell me below. Were you a pro pilot or crashing into asteroids like me? Number 2 is The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, for the Game Boy. Don't let the handheld fool you. This was a full-on masterpiece. Link's adventure on Koholint Island was so immersive with tight dungeons, quirky characters, and a story that hit you right in the feels. That ending? No spoilers, but it stuck with me forever. The music, like the Ballad of the Windfish, was unreal for a Game Boy. I loved hunting for those instruments and exploring every corner of the map. It's wild how much they crammed into that little cartridge. If you've played this or the Switch remake, which version's your fave? Drop it in the comments. I'm curious. This one's a Zelda classic through and through. Before we crown number 1, quick reminder, hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next retro vid. Alright, here it is, number 1, Doom. Yo, this game didn't just change gaming, it rewrote the rulebook. Dropping in 93 on PC, Doom was a freaking revolution. You're ripping through demons with a shotgun, heavy metal blaring, and those 3D corridors looking insane for the time. It was fast, it was brutal, and it was addictive. Multiplayer over LAN? That's where legends were made. Doom birthed the FPS genre, and it's still a blast today. I'm a shotgun guy, but BFG fans, I see you. What's your Doom weapon of choice? Settle the debate in the comments. Alright, bonus time. That honorable mention goes to Secret of Mana. This Super Nintendo gem had it all. Stunning visuals, co-op action, and an RPG story that sucked you in. It was so close to the top 5, and I know some of you are yelling it deserved better. Sound off below if you're Team Mana. Wow! 1993 was unreal, right? Which of these games is your number 1? Let me know in the comments, and let's keep the retro love going. If you dug this countdown, give it a thumbs up, share it with your gaming crew, and check out our other videos linked on the screen. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you in the next one.